Hey everybody, this is Curtis from PSN Stores. Today we are looking at the PS4 version of Minutes. This game is coming out on the 5th of November in Europe, and then the US release, which the date hasn't been announced yet, but it should be coming very soon. It won't be this week, but it shouldn't be too much longer until that version comes out. But we're just gonna jump in. I played the first 20 or so stages so far, so we'll jump into the first few here. So this game has 60 stages. Every stage is 60 seconds long. You are controlling this this circle here, and as the stage progresses, you're gonna have these lines or different shapes entering from different sides of the screen. So you want to avoid the black lines, or as you progress further, there will be like black circles and black different shapes that are black that you want to avoid, and then there are these different colors that you're going to want to capture here. Now, because I've advanced a little farther, I can actually shift how big this circle is. The larger the circle, the larger the multiplier you have. So right now my multiplier is ×2, this is a ×1, and this is a half. So obviously, to get the highest score, you want to try to keep your circle as large as you can, without coming into contact with any of the black shapes that are entering the screen. But also, because I have not advanced far enough, there is a even larger circle that I have not unlocked. So the largest I have is ×2, but there is still one more that I haven't got just yet, which I'm assuming is needed for me. For instance, for this stage, like I'm not going to be able to hit that 130,000 score unless I have that final circle unlocked. But basically, as you're progressing, I'm getting different stars. So I get a star for the 30,000 tier, the 80,000 tier. I took no damage, and then I found the Minuteman. Actually, I already found the Minuteman, so he did not show up this time. Essentially, in the background, you'll see a little smiley face that's floating around. So on the PS4 version, you're just gonna you're gonna tap the touchpad and swipe, and that will be how you find it. And so you'll get a star for that. And then you'll also get a star for 100% collecting all of the colored shapes. I did not do that this time. I don't think. So I did not get the star for it. But as you're getting stars, you're unlocking different power-ups. You're unlocking the different sizes of your circle. So we'll jump into the next stage here. So the icons in the center of my screen are the different power-ups I've unlocked so far. You can only use one power-up per stage. So on the circle button, I have the Quell power-up, which slows down time for like 5 seconds. The X button is the Fortify power-up. And so what that does, so in this case, you see when I'm hitting these black lines, the danger in the center of my circle is growing larger. When it gets to be the size of my circle, it's game over. So I can press X to fortify and kind of reduce that size down if I'm having trouble. And then the square power up. I don't remember the name of it. The square power up I can use to destroy any surrounding black shapes that are near me, which again can come in handy, especially in the stages I'm getting to where things are getting very hectic. This game gets pretty difficult, or at least it's getting difficult to the area that I'm in right now, where things are very hectic. There's a lot of things that are flying all around the screen, so you have to be, you're always you're constantly switching between your smaller shape and then your larger shape, just to avoid the different black shapes that are coming at you from all directions. But we might look at this on the later stage a little later on. So I'll go ahead and show the other power-ups here. So we'll wait to get surrounded. So I can do that. This game is definitely, again, there are 60 stages. To get to through the first 20 stages, sorry, I'm not talk today. To get to through the first 20 stages, it's taken me, probably about an hour or so. But it definitely feels like a game that is meant to be, it's meant for you to go back and replay stages over again. Namely because to get like the higher score tiers, like especially on these early stages, you're not going to get them until you've unlocked all of the different like sizes of circle that you can be. And even now, like, you know, I'm having trouble getting to that 200,000 tier. I do really like having the multiplier tied to the size of your circle. That's just a very good example of like a risk-reward mechanic where you need to kind of put yourself in a greater sense of danger by attempting to get the highest score you can. And then just to show it off, the Quell power-up is this, so you'll see the other... Like, I'm still going at my same speed, everything else is just slowed down for a small period of time. Oh, I missed the Minuteman on that stage. Crap. So I'm having this issue, like, the Minuteman is flying up the right side of the screen right now. And for whatever reason, it is not letting me actually, like, find it. I don't know if you could hear, but I was tapping that touchpad and swiping and doing everything I could to activate it, but for whatever, I've had that trouble a handful of times, and I'm not entirely sure why. I don't know if, like, there is something that causes me, like, that disables my ability to find it. Like, I don't know if, like, maybe if I take damage, I'm unable to find it. But that doesn't really, like, in the tutorial, it says nothing about that. Like, you'll see, I'll show you, go to how to play. As you see there, I saw that the largest circle is still locked. So that's all describing all that stuff. But if you look at, it just says tap the touchpad. For me, I've had to, like, tap and swipe. But again, like, I don't, like, it doesn't explain why I wouldn't be able to find it, basically. I don't know, like, there has been a handful of times where I've seen it clearly on the screen and I've tapped the touchpad and nothing has happened, whereas there are other times when it works totally fine. So again, not entirely sure why that's the case. I don't know if maybe there's something that it's not explaining. Again, maybe if you do take damage, you're just not able to find it that round. I'm not sure. But we're gonna jump into one of the later stages just to show even now, like, how hectic it can get. Let's see if I'll pick a good one here. I'll do Let's just do the one I haven't done yet. I'm sure that will go really well. See, I was even tapping the touchpad there, and I saw the Minuteman and it wasn't working. I don't know. You see, now there are some shapes that will actually change their color at certain intervals, which that can be real tricky. That's throwing me off a lot. Oh. I mean, I got 1 star, but I'm not doing very well at all. It's only one thing I've noticed already with some of the stages I'm at is like I'm usually playing them once to try to figure out like what's going on, and then my second try I do a little bit better. But I mean, I at least finished this one, or I at least got a star. So yeah, it gets pretty tough, and I'm gonna try again. Because the Minuteman showed up like right at the beginning of the stage. I don't know if that's always the case or not. Now he showed up a different angle. It's still not. I want to at least try, because I got hit there too. I want to at least try to see if maybe... Oh no, what? This is a different stage. No, yeah, well, there it went. It went that time. Let's go back to stage select. Because this one showed up even earlier. And I haven't found this one yet. Or it hasn't said that I found it. Yeah, I have not been hit, and I'm tapping the touchpad as much as I can. I don't know. It's weird. I hope... If that's a bug, if there isn't anything that I'm missing there, then I hope that gets fixed. Again, this game isn't even actually out yet, so it'll be out. Let's see. By the time this video goes up, it'll be out tomorrow. If you're watching this today, that this video goes up. So there is daily challenge. So daily challenge is pretty intense. Actually, it does not even let me. Yeah. So I've already played through the daily challenge once, but what that was is like that was even more hectic. It was, I don't think that's intended for you to get 100% of the things in there. It's just for you to get the best score you can in 60 seconds. And that mode was like, that was throwing things that I haven't even seen yet at me. So that was pretty cool. But this is minutes. Again, it is out on the 5th of November in Europe. The US release should follow soon. Again, we don't know the exact date. And I also, I'm not sure if an exact price has been announced yet. However, if you do have PlayStation Plus, there is going to be a 20% discount for the game. But again, that is minutes. It is by Red Phantom Games. It seems pretty cool so far. Like, I'm really liking it. It gets really tough. Or I'm just really bad at it, but it seems like, it definitely seems like once you get towards the end, like the final few stages, I imagine it's going to be real crazy. But yeah, I'm having fun with it. I'm probably going to keep playing it. And again, thanks for watching. I am Curtis from PSN Stores. Keep coming back to the site. We'll have plenty more videos in the near future.